and welcome everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I am Monster to Mermaid, and my story says that I am from the nation of Ta'ana, the mermaid nation of Ta'ana, and and I am standing I'm standing on a platform, a walking platform in the retreat city of Himaluk. This is a land city, a land hamlet. Arnaaluk means hamlet, and it's a land hamlet that is the Disneyland for the glacial city of Arnaaluk, which is underwater, under the glacial seas. And so I'm going to change my view. What am I doing? We were looking at what the builders are doing here. This particular hamlet is a level 2.5. That means that we have a lot of 2 buildings and a lot of 3 buildings. We're getting all the worker buildings and university and city hall all up to level 3 before we do the residences, because the food changes with the residences. So we would like to have the residences all stay level 2. We're trying to get them to finish off foods that are eaten at that level. And so we're continuing to have level 2s. We have a couple level 3s, but not enough to affect the entire city diet, the entire hamlet's diet. We can go through, what did we do? Yes, the last time we were here, Mr. Villager. Hello, Mr. Villager. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi. Yes, doing very good. A little sore. A little sore in my wings. In my, I don't know what you call those muscles that have the wing on the back of your back, but I'm a little sore in that area, and I think it's just from lifting. I lifted some shopping bags, believe it or not, that were a little heavy for the fact that I hadn't lifted anything in a while. Hi. What you want?
I'll take care of it.
Oh, Miles. Hi. Miles is on break. Miles is actually the Fletcher, and he's just decided to sit here and watch me talk to you, Mr. Villager. Okay, he's like, oh, you're not talking about anything interesting. I think I'll go back to work. Okay, fine. One of the things that we did was that we have decided to add see, he was sitting right here, right where I'm talking. So I think he wanted to see who I was talking to and what we were talking about and all that kind of stuff. And now he's gone back to his shop. Oh, no, he didn't go to his shop. Interesting. Is it raining? Maybe it's raining. You can't always tell in the old growth forest whether it's raining or not. The canopy is so thick that it does keep the rain out of a lot of the areas. Let's check on what Leandro is doing. This is what Leandro is doing. Leandro is making us, and there's my first water reminder. And I hope I have enough water for this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start sipping, not being able to take a nice long sip like that. I'll have to take smaller sips. What am I doing? Oh, sorry, I just bumped the keyboard. This is going to be a part of the, that's what we did. What was going on yesterday, right? Yes, I was showing you some of the default skins for your new project that you're going to make skins. The other thing I was doing was Leandro got finished with the chef's kitchen, and so we added the farmers market roofing. Farmers market buildings have canvas canvas roof, and we put in some lighting. We actually added a little place for people to sit. I really want people to be able to sit here also, but there are too many flowers here. And what I think I would rather have, instead of having those flowers be like this, I think what I want the flowers to be is hanging. I'd like to have one hanging flower, maybe like right here. And let's see, that's handcrafted. And there it is. So let's take handcrafted's hanging pot, and let's get a flower. What would we like? The azaleas work the best. These. Oh, the azure. I always call them azaleas. Azure blue works the best in these pots. So I can put a pot there and put that. And let me see what that looks like. That's perfect. I'd like to do one here too, but see, there's that piece right there. I think I'm going to take that out and put a pot here and put flowers in this one too, like that. I want people to be able to sit here and eat or work or do something like that. So we're going to make this so that we've got a stool, a couple stools.
Do you know how hard it is to take water out of a mattress?
To take water out of a mattress? Who just said that? Wait, who are you? Janelle. Okay, you've got my attention, Janelle. 35 books? Poor little girl. She's a first-year student at the university. She's going to, let's see, Hermana. Where's her focus? She's not going to be a druid. Her focus is too low. But she's got other skills. And one day she will be really good. Hanging pots, aren't they neat? And the fact that you can actually put flowers in them, which is really, really nice. I haven't tried putting like a sapling in or something like that. Let's see if we can put a sapling in. Like for instance, can we, I've got something that's squeaking. There, that's better. Let's try the jungle sapling, see if we can put that in there. See what it looks like. Let's put that in, and then let's put, I don't think it's going to let us, so it's not going to let us put a sapling in. Let's see if it'll let us put daisies in. Not daisies, the other one, dandelions, the one that has more than one flower is what I want. So let's try the dandelions. And look at that! The dandelions look a tiny bit different. See, the dandelions just look a little bit different from those. Yay! Okay, so that is really cool. Okay, now I have to try a different flower. Let's see what happens if we put in, what should I try? The lily. Let's try the lilies and see what they look like. And then let's try the single flower. Let's try cornflower and see what the cornflower looks like if we put it in. So we're going to try all the flowers for a second. So a lily looks like that. Oh, that is different. See, it is different looking. Nice. Oh, this is wonderful. And then let's try the cornflower. Ooh, unexpected. You got kind of an answer from Raycoms, and by the way, roll it down a bit. Roll what down a bit? Roll what down? A bit. Oh, that is really pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'm so pleased that I tried some different flowers in that part. So let's come here and let's go to take those away. And let me see. And I think that part is good. Okay. I'm going to find out from, yes, see, it's raining. It is raining. So see, in this area, there's enough foliage over top. that it's not raining in the farmer's market, which is really good. The chat. Let me look at the chat. Hold on. He wants me to look at the chat. Yay! Cade completed the archery. So when you put a glass bottle on top of a hill close to its edge, which direction it tends to go? A glass bottle on the top of a hill close to the edge of the hill, which direction does it tend to go? I've never thought about that. I have no idea at all. That sounds like a question for Vincentius. I have no idea. I don't. Yeah, that is pretty. It is really pretty, the flower pot. So what did Ray say? You didn't tell me what Ray said. I'm sure you didn't say when you put a glass bottle at the top of the hill. And it is raining and it's nighttime, so why don't I go to bed while you're telling me? We could go and look at the archery right quick at night. How much time do we have? Nah, let's go to bed and then we'll come. We're considering gravity. Where would it roll to? Where would it roll to? It would roll downhill if it was going to roll. But it wouldn't roll anywhere unless there was something. If you put it at the top of the hill, it shouldn't roll anywhere, even if you put it close to its edge, because that's where your mind is driving to. Close to the edge, is that what it is? You're close to the edge. I think there's some song that says that. Cade is not working on the archery anymore, which means he needs something to do. So we're going to find out what that is. If you're saying that rolling downhill, that it would roll downhill, not necessarily. It depends on if there's wind or something like that. It might just stay balanced on the edge. And Vincentius Primus would say, that is very positive of you. That's very uplifting of you. You're not being negative at all. No, I'm not. Going downhill, and I can say being really fast. What's downhill? You mean you working on skins? Are you saying that's going downhill? How so? I'm intrigued. Why don't we go and look at the archery center? So we actually have an archery center here. It is a competitive, a competition center, and people will come from near and far and near to participate in the competitions. And we haven't decided what kind of steps we're going to put here or how this is going to look. So that's why there isn't any yet. Remember, we were putting lights on lamp posts. How did we get these? Oh, because he finished working on this. And we didn't add the lanterns back. So here's a perfect place to put the lanterns. And things are getting crazy. What things are getting crazy? I'm still waiting for something. I still am. Let's take that away. And let's put this right there. There we go. That is the correct location for that. See? And then I'm going to need one at this end. Right here. Now they'll probably take this away and put back that piece. But for right now, we're going to put a lamp there. They're going to take those away anyway, because this is a part of the enchanter right here, this whole area. And look at all the enchanter lanterns. And that's what happens, that when I'm doing stuff, it's not completely built. And so I don't put anything that's going to end up in the warehouse. Lanterns are okay if they end up in the warehouse. Hi, Bode. Did he lock you out? He locked you out? Bode lives there. What you doing here? Why is this like this? That's odd, isn't it? Unless something special is being grown there or something. Isn't that strange? Look at this. This here too. Very curious. Okay. And this, of course, is the house right here. Okay. It's not hard. It's diabolically complicated. That's what I kind of figured. The requirements are not too much, just that I can't add extra cubes and not adjust the existing, like the models for hats, aprons, bags, and stuff like that. Oh, I see. So the hats and the aprons and the bag part is the part that when they start working, they put those on. And so you're just doing the underclothing. So for instance, right now, he's not doing, unless they're talking about that bag. See that bag that he's carrying? If they're saying you can't change those, that would be most curious. Let's take that away. And if we're going to have something here, it would be a lantern. And it would probably be closer to this table than to the bed. And we have this area here. All right, and we're good to go. So this right here is the enchanter. We don't need that. And we can close the doors for now. And let's go up to the art competition center right here. And notice all of the torches. What level is this? If this is a level 3, it is not. Okay, so let's see what we want Cade to work on for a minute before we have him working on the level 3 of this. This, I believe, is a level 3, but I'm going to look. But the thing is, the work itself, I'm almost having to learn coding to be able to do it. And worse, I'm afraid it won't work too well on mobile devices, if you know what I mean. In the same way that certain, like, isn't fabric for mobile or something like that. There are things that don't work on mobiles. I thought, but you're doing Minecolonies on mobile, aren't you? Able to do that? So I'm not sure I do understand. Let me see what this is. This is a level 3, level 2. Let's make this a level 3, but which one do we want first? Let's have the competition center be the level 3 first. Cade has these big projects that he's working on. He's working on the competition center. He's working on the enchanter. He's working on what the druids, all the things that the druids need. Let's have him bring this up to a level 3 since he started it. And we'll do that. Upgrade. Welp. Yeah. All right, so I might as well not remove any of the torches because that is simply going to make it that he'll have to put them back. So we'll just leave them for now since he's still working on this building. So Cade is going to start working there. Let's come down. I do like the lights like this. And we're good. For instance, see this light here, for example. we can have it be this, come up to, and come up to here and come down and be right here. It seems like it's so far up, but when you put the lantern on, it makes it at the right position. And here. And is this the same wood? We'll see in a minute. It is not. Okay, now we have the correct wood. 2, 3. Is that enough? I think that might be enough. No, not that way. This way. There we go. And then put the lamp right here. That's not enough. See, that's what happens. I didn't bring it up far enough. Oh, there's a reason. That one didn't go where it was supposed to. No. Yes. Okay. And there we are. Yeah, that's the thing, that that this project that you're talking about is pretty massive, and that's why I was saying 2 years. 2 years to create it. Give yourself a lot of time, and that way, if you do it sooner, what a win that will be. But if your school and family and work get in the way, then it's not going to make you crazy that you can't work on it, that you can't finish it at some timetable, some unrealistic timetable. Look at this. Look at Euritzy here. Look at this. She's sitting like she's going to meet somebody. This is pretty. Was there not anything on these? I don't like these without something on them, like a grill or something. Let's look at iron. Can I put these on without putting them out? Let me see if I can. Oh, good. I'll have this here so that they can't, like, step into the fire accidentally. What's holding that up? We'll say there's a post in the center that's holding those up. Holding that piece up there. All right. What else? We're still doing lights. That's what we're doing. I can just see this as a really cool project. I really can. For you to do. But only if you feel like it, and only if it's not going to interfere with your other things that you want to do, that you still have time to play, that you still have time to do things, you know, other than that. Let's just leave those for now. Leave that one. This one right here that's like this, these back here. This is a level 5. So we're going to take these away. And on this, the oak ones right here. Let's put one here. Let's put that there, and on this one here. Sorry. And put this one right here. This post here, we don't really need. We'll continue on through here. That lights this part right here. Oops, wrong wood. I changed the wood on these. Let's make that come back so that they're not clicking onto that. Okay. And I'm good with that part. And here we are. Dun, 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 dun. This is the mechanic right here. So this is a level 1. We need a level 3 mechanic. Here for Claire to come up from underground and be here. Although with Claire being underground, she's closer to Muhammad, which we were surprised. Was it Claire or was it? I thought it was that we saw sitting together. Let me look at some things here for Leonardo first. So this is a level 3. Wait. This is a level 3 chef. This is a level 3 bakery, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll come here and look. It is. Good. Dun, da, 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 yay. And these are beyond levels over here. This is a level 3 of the Fletcher. And this can't be done yet because in order for this to be done, we have to have a level I think we have to have a level 3 enchanter, which we don't have yet. So build, let's have Leandro work on this and upgrade it. This mechanic. And we know that Cade is working on the level 3 of the archery center, and then that will be done. And then let me think about something for a second. So remember right here, let's come around here. I'll have to figure out if I'm going to keep this one. I think I have to keep that post, but there's a post in front of the stairs that maybe I can get rid of. No, I think we're going to bring the stairs in between these two posts and have it come through like that. I think we are. So right here, we absolutely, look at this, we absolutely need a light in that area where it is so dark. And this is the Druid right here, and I think these are the correct color. Let's see if we put that in the right place. Yay, we did. Okay, good. So there is that. And this goes over to here, and we said that this was a level 2, but this is not done yet. Let's have Cade work on this first and upgrade it. Let's have him upgrade the enchanter before he upgrades the archery center. Let's come out here. I need a light in my hand in the dark at night here. So let's come up here. Yes, we do have a lone pig at each end of the town. They come back every time. Cancel. Then build options. The builder is Cade. Upgrade. So he's going to start this after he finishes with the enchanter. And now let's go across. Let's take these and put these here for right now. Let's go have a lantern for a second. I'm going to go across the mystic site. There is Charlie. This is Charlie's tower right there, her tree. I'm going to go across the mystic site to the elevator for the university, which is in this tree right here. Come up and we'll see. And there it is. This is the university. And I think I'm going to have to hide in a corner somewhere. I'm hiding in a corner and change into a mermaid, a little mermaid. Let's do that again. That didn't work. And let's have hearts. There we go. So it's like I'm a little mermaid with legs now. We're going to come over here. I want to see in technology what it takes. So we have to open the nether in order to get magic potions and unlock the alchemist. And there it is right there. Gaze into the pits. We're not going to have another mine, but we do need to unlock the alchemist, and that requires 64 paper, a tome, and 64 lapis. Now, wasn't I supposed to keep a tome? What keeps happening to the tome that I'm supposed to keep specifically for this? Did I put it somewhere here? I did not. I don't think there's anywhere, and I don't have one on me. I still don't have one on me. So the tome is the problem. The tome's the thing. Because if the tome is in the warehouse, the couriers are going to take it to the enchanter, and the enchanter is going to do it. I'm sorry for making it too much about yourself. What? Making what too much about yourself? What are you talking about? We're talking. We're having a conversation. I'm talking to you. You can't make it too much about yourself if I'm talking to you. And you're talking about you. It's actually fine. Besides, I'm intrigued. All right, so we definitely don't have a tome anywhere. So we can't do that yet. So when we go, I'm going to have to ask Tana to give me a tome. We're not going to come across any barbarians. I don't think they fish tomes out, and if they do, they don't last long enough. We have an enchanter. We have Lillian, and she would definitely take the tomes at Arnaaluk. And now we have Bode, and he would take the tomes here. Just being too scandalous. As scandalous, that word doesn't mean the same thing in English. Whatever you're trying to say doesn't mean the same in English. As scandalous? I'm not sure which way that word's going. And this should be Ezra.
Good to see you.
Oh, but it's Brinley. Hi, Brinley. Yeah. Hi, Brinley. How are you? Look at our teachers. This
what will it be for you?
Researcher, and that's what a Nordic researcher looks like. Looks like that. And we're back. Scandalous. Scandalous? What an odd word to use there. It's curious. Scandalous. To create a scandal. How are you creating a scandal? Scandals are there's nothing that you could do that would be scandalous.
Is there a problem?
Hello, Amherst. Amherst, I'd like to see you, but the two of you are standing so close together that I can't see you right now. So that's Brinley and Amherst. I wanted to see the male of the researchers, and that's another thing, that there are researchers in some of the packs. Researchers have 2 or 3 different kinds of skins. No. Yeah, 2 or 3 different kinds of skins. You don't know. You just felt that you're desperate. But desperate isn't something scandalous. Desperate is a state, and you can feel desperate. You can feel, and if you're saying, I hope I'm not being too desperate. And desperate would be in seeking something, or in trying to get something, or trying to have an answer, or expressing yourself, or something like that. And no, you're not coming across that way either. So, scandalous, no. It's not that. You don't even have to model anything. It's basically just painting it, and makes what you don't want invisible. It's not that hard. You think? It's basically just painting it, and to make what you don't want invisible. That's interesting. So it's actually not as complex. It's complex in that there are 144 different types of them that you have to make, which is fine that you have all these different things that you have to make. But it's not that you have to learn how to code, or that you have to have some special app. That's what it sounds like that you're saying, is that it's not going to require some of those things. Unless that app allows you to paint or to keep track of 144 different types. But that's going to be the thing. It's going to be pretty complex in respect to that. That if you work on, say, for instance, you said you were going to work on the builder first. So you work on the builder, and the builder is done. And then you still have the sawmill, the carpenter, you still have the brickyard, the brickmaker, you still have the stonemason, you still have the glass cutter, you still have a ton, 400 plus to be more precise. Yeah, I thought it was a ton of them. And that's why when you said it takes too long, there hadn't been enough time for them to make a correction in the modern style. And you're absolutely right, because there wasn't. There definitely wasn't. However, Structurize updated twice, and I wonder what they updated about. That would be interesting to find out. While we're talking, you have a few good news. At least it seems that the work clothing already comes in the files, so it's around 8 skins less. Ah, nice. Cool. Okay. And 2, you already got the steps you need to learn: how to copy the codes and apply it correctly in the website, how to edit it right, and how to send it to Ray correctly. See? Look at all these things that you've accomplished already. These are huge accomplishments in comparison to yesterday when you were talking about it, or day before, when it was like, wow, this is a monstrous project. If you have to learn a new app, if you have to, do all that kind of stuff. And it's like, that is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, cool. And they're helpful, which is the other thing too. They're very helpful. And let me see. One of these, I'd like to. Why don't we do it this way? Since wait, I can't do anything. I can't do any design work because I'm a little mermaid. I was supposed to be seeing what they could do, the researchers could do and getting some stuff. So one of the things they can't do is open the, let's do research, technology. So they can't do the more scrolls yet. We're not going to have a stonemason. They're going to get all their stone stuff from Arnaaluk. We have a person making wood. We're not going to have a sifter. And buildings can stock 50% more. I don't know. All we have to do is open it even if we don't have one. So if we want the buildings to be able to stock 50% more, we could do that. Capacities. The capacity thing is good. The memory aid, they can learn, and we can do that now if we have paper, because our sawmill is over level 1. It's at level 3. I do know GitHub. And the painting is already in progress. I even did some sort of hut block prototype. Not a great thing, but it's already, and it's a start, right? Yeah, it definitely is. I do know GitHub. I know that and when I say I know GitHub, I know it as a repository and as a place where people keep track of what's going on in mods that are being used by people that are in use, mods that are in use. That's what I know about it. So what do we need? We need 64 paper. Let's see if we can get one more thing. Let's look at combat and let's see how close we are. We're probably not going to do any of the archery stuff, but we'll see. We do need iron for iron skin, and we do have a town hall, so we need 16 iron and 64 paper. 16 iron, 64 paper. So that lets us do a couple of those, and then I don't think there's anything that we need from this bottom part. Nope. This was just to open. Why did we need this? I don't know.
That was some good lunch today.
Hold on, let me see what's here that we're trying to get. That looks like this has changed. Because I don't know why I opened that. Except maybe to get an archery. I might have opened it for an archery. Paranormix is what we want. And there it is, 64 arrows. So we'll try and get those 3 things for them to work on. You will send me a link of their repository, and I need you to open the files, any worker, but just to make sure the builder. Okay. Why? Tell me why you want me to do this. What do you want me to do? Anytime I open it, it says in red, the code is too large to read digits. If you open and maybe code lines appear, then it might be the fate that I can't do it now. It says in red, the code is too large to read. This is something really for Vincentius, because I don't know anything about coding. Not a single thing. And so whenever I go out to GitHub, usually Vincentius writes it. I've written one of my own without him, but I didn't have to put any code in or had to say anything about code or any of that kind of stuff. if the same thing appears to you, then maybe or something is wrong or something is right. Vincentius, Mr. Villager needs some assistance.
Okay.
He needs something in regards to GitHub. So Mr. Villager has decided that he would like to do some skins for Minecolonies, and he's talked to Ray, and he knows some of the aspects of it, but there's something going on with GitHub that he doesn't understand. And if you look in the chat, you'll see what he's saying. And where am I going? I'm supposed to be going to, why don't we go to the, now my ignorance of code is just a lack of interest. I'm not interested. It's not a thing where, I'm proud of being ignorant of it. I just don't have enough interest at this particular time. And it does take some interest in order to do something about that. Hello and sorry? No, you don't have to be. No. You don't have to be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about.
Not disturbing at all.
Yeah. He said you're not disturbing at all. So,
I don't have Discord.
Not Discord, GitHub. Did you read the GitHub? Did you read what he was saying? It's not Discord, it's GitHub. Let's come here and let's find paper.
Open the document for their repository.
We don't have enough paper, so we could request some paper. Why don't we request 64 paper from one of our people? So paper, 64. And there we go. So that's going to be worked on. And then let's come here. The other thing that we needed was iron ingots. So let's sort.
The Minecolonies repository?
You can ask him. I don't know whether he can hear you well enough.
I'll ask him.
Sort. And let's go here. Let's come here. And let's go to ingot. We have a decent amount of iron ingots, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just take a full 64 and we'll bring back whatever we don't need. What's the question? And yep, I can't hear too well. I know. So he's going to talk to you in chat. He was saying, and now I don't. There we go. And there we go. I don't know what those are. That's interesting. Time to drink water. What was the other thing that we needed? We needed iron. We needed paper. And there was something else. And I don't remember. All right, so we'll just go back and take these. Take the iron back and we can see what else that we needed besides iron and paper. And see what else they can work on for a little bit. Because Cade is going to work on the enchanter and bring them up to a level 3. And then Leandro is working on the, oh yeah, hold on a second. Let me do something for a minute. So there were a couple things that were needed by Brittany from Leia, who is our carpenter in the sawmill. And so we're gonna go down to the carpenter first. So the infrastructure, we're on a mountaintop. The hamlet is on a mountaintop. Our Disneyland is on a mountaintop. And this area down here, ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to put a light there. And one of the cows is down, so I'll have to get that cow back up. They might find their way up on their own. We'll find out in just a moment. And let's go to the cutter. And sure enough, there it is. So let's teach this one. And let's teach the stripped oak. Teach this. And that took care of everything that was being asked for. Let's look at the this for a second. Right here, the 31 on here, and see what is being requested for a moment. See if there's something here that she can do. Mackenzie is asking for larger bottles. We're asking for paper. Planter's asking for sugarcane. Compostable. Otis is asking for things that can be composted. Whoa, look what Troy is asking for. Okay, hold on. What Troy is asking for is mechanic stuff, and we might can get her to make these now. We'll see if we have everything that we need for it. And look, redstone, all of those have to do with mechanics, and we do have a mechanic shop, so we can get Claire to work on those. Anything else? Paper, and there's a tome. And there's extra food. And we've got a lot of requests right now. So we'll see, but nothing more for Leia. So we're going to go to see if we can find something for Claire to do. And there's Leia coming to work. Let's come up here. She's coming really early in the morning. She's getting a good start. There's Lilith. Lilith is one of our peace druids. I'm going to go... Nah, let's go this way. Let's go up to the mountaintop. And then we're going to cross over to Lilith, speaking of Lilith, to Lilith's tree, or a tree right here. And then we're going to take the elevator down to where we can everyone's coming. Elevator down to the stairwell that leads down into the infrastructure. And we want to go this way. We want to go towards the blacksmith and the mechanic. And we did research so that we don't chomp, we're not stomping all over the plants. We become very nimble with the plants. And then we're going in here. There's Zed, and here is Claire. Let's see. We need to get Claire to make some things. Teach recipe. There's nothing that needs to be taught here, I don't think. No. So let's come down here. Teach recipe. Teach crafting recipe. Teach recipe. We need rail. So we need a powered rail piece. And there we go. I don't know that there's any gold for that. And then a detector or an activator. Let's see which one of these is needed. A detector, rail. Okay. So let's come back here. And let's go to here. Let's teach teach detector rail. Is that a stone pressure plate? It sure is. Did you hear that person just fall? Fall from where? Where did that person fall from? Did you hear that fall? Grrr. Well, they didn't die, otherwise it would be here. But man, that was a bad fall. Detector rail. Now the thing that we need is a pressure plate. Let's do pressure. That looked like a stone pressure plate for the detector rail. It is. And why don't we do this one while we're at it? That pressure plate as well. And let's look at the others for a second. This is Minecolonies. Ah, blocks of redstone. So let's come here and crafting teach, redstone blocks. There's redstone. This is a block of redstone here. Teach that. And let's teach this. Teach going in both directions. And let's teach this. And we don't need any of those yet. We'll teach those later. You have a bad cough, Claire. I think you might need to go and see Marilyn. Marilyn, who's the doctor. And see what she can do about that bad cough you have. We've got plenty of honey and herbs to help with that bad cough. Now see, those things aren't here anymore because they know how to make them. Up to 3 torches. Let me look at a torch for a second. Let's come here. Let's teach. Let's go to torch for a minute. Now we've been getting stuff from Arnaaluk, and that's what's been helping. And that's not what I want. This is what I want right here. A mechanic can make it. And this is what's happened, that a mechanic is needed to make torches. And right, Claire? Yes, right indeed. Okay. Zed, let me look at you. We got him to be able to make iron armor, which was needed. I don't think we need anything else right now. Claire, did you just walk over that to get by here? Am I going to have to put something on top? I'm going to put another one of these on top so that you can't walk on it. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have any of my magical powers. So we'll have to head out and take this iron to the university so that we can get back into our magical selves. Right now, we're just a little mermaid on land. Let's rise up here and let's come across. Here's Claire. We're going to cut across to this way. We're going to the university. There's a woman standing here, Giselle. Hello, Giselle. Well, you got my attention, 37 books. Is she the one we looked at before? It might be. Let's come here and let's go to the university, taking an elevator up. You understand how the last editor struggled? Yeah. Okay, so we don't have a school yet. We're coming here, and we're going to research combat. Let's go to combat because what we need is iron skin in order to get to plate. See down here, we want to get to plate armor, but we need iron skin first, and we have everything that we need. So that gives us a research there. And the other one that we wanted, let's come back to, wait, let's come back to, oh, that is combat. Let's come back to combat. That was technology, that's not combat. There we go. So we're just trying to get to, and this is an interesting one. See what they did here with avoidance, dodge, improved dodge, evasion, duelist. These ones here, we're going to start studying them at the other university as well. Those are defensive, and I'd like to have the defensive ones available to the druids as well. And that'll be fine. And so I want to do that.
This is not what was promised to me. This housing stinks.
Captain training. So that's an interesting new place. I haven't seen that before either. Regeneration. Avoid, what was it we needed? Leather. There it is. There's that. Guards flee when under 20%. All of these ones will study just as an exercise, just as a fact of a university needs to know about everything. And so we'll start with the things that help the cities first, and then afterwards we'll do. You sent a few pics of the path you're doing. Vincentius, here, I'll give you this. So I think we know what's going on. Mermaid, could you assist me as a translator or courier? Could assist us as a translator or a courier. You sent pictures, so hold on for a second. Let me go to Discord.
Yeah, if you could just message it to me.
Excellent. Come here. Let's come to here. 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 It's much easier this way. Because it's Discord.
Except I actually have to stand up.
Imagine
That's
that.
horrible.
Can you see it? And you know how to get in to mine. If it goes away, right? It shouldn't go away right now. Okay. And there we go. And so let's look here. All right, so let's forget about that for now. I think that we've done everything that we can do here. We still need paranormics, and that needs arrows. That's the thing that we needed to ask for. Now, we should have enough stuff to make arrows. So I'm going to see about that. Let's look at civilian for a second. We're not going to have rails here. It's going to be interesting, but we're not going to have them. I don't know how I can, I'll have to see. I don't think any of the tree roads are going to be long enough for rail. And definitely the infrastructure area is not long enough for rail. We have some short rail for and I suppose we could study it just as an exercise. I suppose we could do that. We're not ready to go up above 150. We're not going to study night owl until there's nothing left. And even then, I don't think I'm going to study it because I don't want their day to be longer. And festival, yeah, it's going to take a while before we get to that. Cookies, we maybe could get enough cookies. We have a dining hall totaling level, well, we're not at that point yet. We're only at level 3 stuff. There it is, masks. So now we can do masks and we need wool. So that's the other thing that we can look at. Masks. We don't technically need scuba, but it would help Albrielle. I think that's Albrielle. To have that in case she needs to do something in the grotto. So we'll look for that, which is Heart of the Sea and wool. So we'll start with those. So we're going to, while I'm still Little Mermaid, Heart of the Sea and wool. Let's come out. Okay. And let's come to here. We're an hour in. And come over to here. What? Let's see. Ah, yes. Wool. Now we've gotten enough wool from Arnaaluk because they have sheep and they have a ton of wool. So if there was something where we might not have enough, we could do something about that. Let's put the iron back in the stash. Let's get the other thing that was needed. Why can't I remember? Isn't that so weird? I looked at something. Wool is one of them. Masks needs wool. And Paranormics needed, the road to Paranormics needed something. Arrows, that's the other thing, arrows. Let's see how many arrows we actually have. Shouldn't have that many. And let's, oops, wrong thing. Let's come here and let's go to here, arrows. RW. We have not a single one. Let's see if we have any flint. We have enough flint to make 64 arrows. Okay, so, oh, wait, we need feathers. And I think we brought some feathers. And we did. Okay, so they can actually make arrows. So we're going to request arrows. Request 64 arrows, and now we'll have to go to the Fletcher and make sure that they can actually make arrows. So we're going to go to Miles' shop in the farmer's market. So we're cutting through the back door here, and Miles' shop actually opens on this side. Close. And right here, let's look and see if he knows how to make arrows. And he does know how to make arrows and bows and candles. He knows how to make lots of things. Okay, didn't we need some floating white? Didn't we need floating white? That's floating white right there. No, that's not. Teach recipe, float. definitely needs this. Floating white, there it is. There we go. And so he can make that. And now let's look and see what it says on here. A trapped chest. Whoa. Okay, so a trapped chest is abso-freaking-lutely a and a crafting table? Really? No one knows how to make one of those yet? Okay. Let me look at crafting table for a minute, teach, and see if it's been moved to the mechanic. It used to be that anyone could make it. Carpenter can make it. Okay, which is good. Okay, and so we have all the things for arrows. This is the alchemist who we don't have yet. And that is definitely Fletcher. All right. You're going to, depending on the results, you're going to cry? Why? Why, you think it's not possible? Or, I hope, cry tears of joy, I hope. I hope that. Okay, I still have that. And we checked, and we put that in. It's the same night. And so that's all that I can do right now, I think. There's probably some other research, so I'm going to check. We're just doing research while we're waiting for the builders. There's lots to do while the builders are doing what they're doing. And we've gotten 2 things completed. It's theirs. Okay, so let's go back to the university. And we'll go back this way this time. We're going to go through the farmer's market over to Cade. Cade's elevator goes up to his shop. You're hesitant, deeply divided in regards to. Ooh. And here we are. Is it raining? No, it's not raining. Okay, let's see what he needs. Crafting table. All right, and torches. So we made it so that torches can be made. Dark oak stairs, we might have to go back and look and see. A crafting table of all things. And so, yeah, so see this here, crafting recipes, teach recipe. Let's teach crafting table. And except he would need to have some wood, and let me see what wood he has on him. He does have some oak. I'm just going to, for the recipe, I'm just going to I'm going to come here. I can't for the recipe. I would have to get a piece. Please have some wood here, please. No, he doesn't. All right. Do you have any on you?
So what will it be for you?
Let's see. See more details. Cancel.
If you say so.
I will work on that. There we go. Inventory. Yay! Okay. Thank goodness. All right. So now...
If you say so.
Yes, I do. We're going to teach him to make his own crafting table. And there we go. Done. And sure enough, there he goes. He's going to make his own table. Crafting table. And let me come here. And let's come here and put this back. All right. And there's Linda. Linda's one of the couriers, and she's delivering something for him. And we can come across here and go to the university. You still have some hope it will work out? Yeah. Good. Very good. One of those is missing. I wonder what happened, why that's missing there. We'll have to look. But until... There's Amherst.
Fine afternoon,
There he
isn't it?
is. So this is a Nordic researcher. Male Nordic researcher right there. And we already saw, I think it was Brinley. That's who we saw. Brinley. And let's come to research. Let's come to technology. I don't think it was technology, was it? String's one of the ones. In order to get to something else here. Having minimum stock, having them get to do more stock. So we would have needed 64 string. Okay. So let's go to civilian and let's do the masks. First aid, and here we are here. So we're going to request that. Yay! Alright, so the masks are being researched. And directly from Ray. Okay. Civilian combat. I don't think we can do anything else until we get some more stuff. So I think I'm going to let those things, that research be completed. Let's go back where we can, I know where we can go. Let's do it this way. We're going to go back to Cade's elevator. And I'm going to turn back into an extraordinary mermaid. A magical being. And then we can work on some of those lights. Some of these lights. Make the lights look like that. I know there are other versions and we can see which ones we like, but it has to work with what we're doing here. Here's Catherine, our beekeeper. Oh, and she is going into the kitchen. She must be getting takeout. Let's continue to the... We're going to continue to the warehouse and stash the extra wool. There we go. How are we? Oh my gosh. That water isn't even going to last. That water isn't going to last 2 hours. Wow. Let's put the wool here. And then they can put it back in the warehouse. And I'm going to go to Riley's. It's faster. I don't think it makes a difference. I'm not sure which way is faster, to go this way or to go across the platform. Yeah, see, it's the same. It's practically the same thing. Whichever way you do it, which is cool, which is interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, I hope that means that I am relaxed and not that I am sleepy. This is only the beginning of my day. This is a skate day, and I skate tonight. You can only sleep at night. So what we're going to do here is change into a magical being. A being with magical powers, a mermaid of extraordinary powers. So let's come here, and let's come there, and there we are. Come back in. And I think that everybody is working on things. This allows me to swim through the air also. So we're just going to come down to where Brittany is and see what's going on. She's not asking for anything. Ah! I spoke too soon.
If you say so.
What you need? What you need?
'Tis a fine day.
She's not asking for anything. Ooh, excellent. So she's just building. Yay. All right, and I think that she is working on this. I think she's working on this. Oh, yeah. See, it's dark. That means she's working on it. And this is the level 2. She's bringing it up to a level 3. Excellent. The stone is being brought over by balloon or by, it's much better by balloon. Submarine would require across land, and that doesn't, and so from Arnaaluk, they can just bring it over using the balloon. And oops, there we go. Yes, I am definitely sleepy. Creates a copy to it. Correct. There we go. And when Mr. Villager, when we're not available, you can actually go to Discord, to Discord, Minecolonies team Discord, and they have places for questions, but for schematics, I think this might be under schematics. You could go, if it's not under schematics, just ask under questions and say what you're doing, and they'll say which channel you should be asking on. But and it's probably just a normal questions channel for it. Yeah, so you might need some extra information on GitHub. So here we can, this is something we can fix right away. We're going to pull this back and put this in this corner here. If we want to put the grass, we'll have the grass be here. And here. And I think that's good for right now. And we can let those go away. You're getting it? Yay! Excellent. Excellent. All right. Did you see that, Vincentius? All right. So we've been doing some stuff here just to, so that the city, the hamlet, I should say, of Arnaaluk is able to do the things that it needs to do. The researchers are researching. We can look at some people. Kumari is here. Let's look at Kumari and see what we've got. We've got students again. Kumari is a student, a first-year student at the university. Let's see, Marco is a little bit older. He's in his second year, working on his second year right now. He has some interesting skill sets here. Let me look for skills just to see. So we still need another chef. We still need another dining hall manager. I would like to try and save those for kids, for when they want to have kids, but we might not be able to, and we'll see what happens. We don't really need the other restaurant yet, and by the time we do, might be the time when we start having children. So, but Marco is, the highest is creativity, and creativity is a chef, and knowledge is a chef, and we don't have a dyer here, which would be a clothing store. But looking at what's happening with the Hive version, let me come over here, with the Hive version of, am I over here? Yes, of the mechanic shop, and what it looks like right there, we maybe could add a Hive version of a dye shop depending on what it looked like and how big it was. Why don't we try that for a sec and see. Very small portion, but it's already something. That's good. That's very good. Got to start somewhere. Definitely do. And getting that straightened out is actually good. Let's go to Hive. Right here. And let's go to the Hive design. HIVE, and there we are. And let's look at under carpentry. No. Under luxury, yes, a dye shop. Let's see how big it is, and let's raise it up really high and see how big the dye shop is. Let's see if it looks like a shop or if it looks like an industrial place. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are the looms and the different looms and different colors that are being made, and someone comes in. It's pretty small. It's small enough. That we could add it as a clothing store. So see, yeah, right in front of these, right here. One, we can't do it there, we can't do it there. Nope, there isn't a place to do it. To have like, we would have to have like pictures maybe, and there's no place to really do those either. So let me look at, the other dye shop is Arcology, and it is small enough, and Arcology is right here. But before we look at Arcology, I noticed Sanditon just came up. Let me look and see. Some of Sanditon's things are interesting and small. Luxury dye shop, and there it is, level 5. And notice it is, this is the interesting thing about Sanditon. Oh, ooh, this is nice. Oh, I like this. So see this? This would be the farmer's market side, and there would be displays and things, and then back here is the shop area and a door probably leading out to leading out to where they live or something like that. I like this for the farmer's market piece. Looking at the ground is flat. This would be nice. Where can I put that? Let me see if I can put that there and make a clothing store as a part of this farmer's market. Let's come back here and look. So from the top, we can see these buildings. These are the farmer's market buildings here. And then we're going to have farmer's market buildings coming out right here. This is the apiary, this huge tree right here. This is going to be the mechanics. And I don't want to take these trees away, particularly in this area. I don't want them to be damaged. And this is the sacred root. However, right here, this might be big enough right here. Let's look at this tool down. Let's go to Sanditon and see. Select luxury, the dyer shop. And let's see how big this actually is. So we're talking about something that would be sitting, we could have it sit right here. This is too big and too weird, I think, to be here. It's essentially a clothing store. That would be, no. That would be sitting right near the town hall like this. So if we turned it this way, so that when people came, they would see it here. What's this? How far back can we go into this tree area here before we get to the trees? There's one tree there. Oh, we can go back kind of far. Let's go this way. And Leandro can still get to his elevator. We're beyond the sacred root, and we could have it come 2 blocks this way even. So this part right here would be here. No. Oh no. You see where that white line is? I think that means it's going to clear away every single thing in this part right here. No. So what I would have to do is one of two things. If I was going to have them build it, what I would have to do is make it so that I'd have to go into the flat world and to bring down this box, this impossible box here. And because I'm almost positive that what that means is, see, he's got things here. Let's get some water. He's got pieces here to protect a little bit. But because he expected, this is Thaler, because technically these are supposed to be being built in the desert, there would actually not be anything above, probably above the build. So he doesn't have it closed off, and it's not meant to have something on top of it. If it was meant to have something on top of it, like the other buildings that we had, then it wouldn't have this box. And this is something that Thaler does, where he has the box that goes up like 200 feet 200 blocks up in the air, But in this case, that means we can't use this. So we can X this out right now because we can't use it here. We can try, since we know that we can use a clothing store. I don't want anything coming through here. The only place, let's see how big the clothing store is in Arcology. That's a shame, because that was really nice in the way that it had that awning and gave that farmer's market sort of, that market kind of look to it. Let's come here to luxury, the dyer shop. Now the dyer shop is, you will make some study about it then? Okay. I think he has to go. Vincentius? Oh, you're not there anymore. You left already. Is that it?
I'm still there.
Oh, cause he's...
I'm multitasking.
Okay. All right. We definitely wish you more than luck. We have confidence in your skills and your ability. And that's way more better than luck. We have confidence in what you can do because you do amazing things. So we will see you soon. And if you have any other questions, remember, and I am not available because I'm not always available. Vincentius is not available. You can ask in Discord on the questions channel for Minecolonies team on their Discord. What did you have to ask? I asked if he was still in. Ask if he was still in chat. That's what I asked him. So yeah. So here is this clothing store, and this is the size that it is. You can see where these buildings are all going to be here. I don't know that I like it being here. It almost would fit into that little spot right there. It's a little clothing store. But I'd almost like it to be here, but I don't want it to be on the sacred root part. And so we'll see. Yeah, no worries. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. So where do I want this to be? So I know this is going to seem really weird, but I don't need this. See this right here, this well? We don't need the well here. I would almost rather build a well right here as a part of this route and have it be a special thing and actually have the, how deep is this? Water's gonna spill out if I do. Let's come back here for a second, see how deep this is. Yeah, see, this isn't that deep. So we can sponge this out. And let's get a sponge. I just stepped into the water, so now I have water breathing, and there, siren sight went away. There we go. So we're not going to have this. I would rather have this clothing store be here. So let's come here and let's look. It fits perfectly over this spot and is really nice as a place to put the clothing store in comparison to where everything is. And which way do we want it? Let's look at level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me lift this up so I can see which way it's facing. Lift this up again. Okay, so the store is going to be like this. there is a chimney, and I would prefer the chimney to be facing out this way. Let's have the chimney face out that way. And bring it down. And so now, should we put it right on this part right here? Let's bring it down here. And that has the produce right here. They can still get to produce. They can get to flowers. And let's bring it, and this is close enough to the entrance. Let's do this. So we are going to add a clothing store, a dye shop right here. And let's go to assign a builder. And there we are. And when Leandro is done with what? This? I think he's working on this. Yes, he is. So when he gets the level 2 or 3 of that in, do we have what it takes to make a dye shop? Let's see if we do. Build options, builder is Leandro. Build, need a university. So let's go up and see if we can find out how we can get a dye shop at the university now that we have.
This is not what was promised to me. This housing stinks.
Who is that? Miles, what's wrong with you? Where are you staying, Miles? I thought you're staying in the university area. Because you're definitely not here. No one's here in the tavern. We'll have to see what's got him all up, all kerfuffled. Yes, and that's another thing that they have. Absolutely, that's a good thing to tell him. Because absolutely, when you see them designing, when you see them building and designing things, they've been doing it for a long time. And doing it quite well. So what am I supposed to be? Going up to the university. So if I go up to the university, it's raining, it's sunset. So what I think I'm going to do is change, go down into Riley's guard tower right here. And we'll come here, close the door. Let's change first. That'll give everyone a chance to go home and get into bed. And we're going to have hearts again. And then I would like everyone to be in bed. But I think I'm not going to be able to wait. It would be very mean of me not to, right? Might as well wait until everyone has gotten a chance to go home. And we'll see. Before 2 o'clock. It's such a beautiful night. Everyone is not in. Let's go up while we're waiting for everyone to be asleep. Let's go to the university. Let's go back here to Kate so that we don't get too soaking wet. Hi, Emma. Emma just wants muffins, not mushrooms. Muffins. They look like mushroom muffins. Focus is 25. Whoa. And adaptability and focus. Adaptability. It's builders and the dining hall. It's adaptability and knowledge. Doesn't have enough. And creativity needs dexterity as a dyer. Wow. Really? Nope, she doesn't have it. And creativity, dexterity, focus. Nope, she doesn't have creativity, so it's adaptability and focus. Alright, so, sorry Emma. Alright, let's go up to the elevator here. Does it seem awfully dark in this corner? It does. Let's turn on the light for a second. Yep, there's a light missing. We probably took it away because we were going to do something about it. I think we're going to sit one right there for right now. And let's come over here. I just gave my light away. Did you see that? Because I'm a little mermaid. I don't have any powers. I don't have any magic. And we're going to come here. And let's look at technology. Let's see if we can find a dye shop. Crusher. Wouldn't it be under wood? Do you think it would be under wood? No. String, boots, hot. Would be under dye. Be here. This is a glass blower right here. Break speed, which we could do. Why don't we do redstone? And biodegradable. Oh, is it part of biodegradable? Let's see if it is. What in the world is that? Herders gain looting. This is new. Skilled butcher. Whoa, look at that. Wow. An enchanter tower level 2 and a blacksmith level 2. A diamond axe, an enchanted book, and an anvil makes a skilled butcher. We can get those things. How fascinating. That is actually new. And there it is. Unlocks the dye shop. The dye shop is unlocked. We have a composter. We just need 64 poppies. And then we need to study it. So we need 64 poppies. Hold on. Let's go back to where that was. Because that butcher thing was beautiful. A skilled butcher. And look where it is, skilled butcher. It's right in this line. So we just need a diamond axe, an enchanted book, and an anvil. All right. So let's go down. And the other thing that we needed was, gosh. There was a time when I actually needed to know how to remember things and how to remember, and maybe that's the thing, that I was never really comfortable with that part. And because that's pretty intense. Poppies was the other thing. So we need a diamond axe, a book, a magic book, and an anvil, and poppies. All there together. Okay. Let's go down and let's find such things. Yes, we don't need to have this on us. So we'll put this back. The sponge can go there. And let's go down and let's get those things from the warehouse or request them. I hope you hadn't left. Hope you actually got to see. what you said. But I could tell him and he could go to the end of it and see it, and that'll be fine. Let's go this way. Through the sacred root and the tree stump, the sacred roots. And through here. And we're going to request, sort this. We're going to look for an anvil, magic book. Let's see if we got any books. And then we need poppies. I have plenty of poppies, and we can do the poppy part, and that'll give us the alchemist. No, that'll give us the dyer. That'll allow the dyer to be made. Okay, and then the anvil, the diamond axe. Let's look here and see if we have any diamonds. We have diamonds. We actually have a diamond axe. Excellent. So a diamond axe, magic book, and so we can get the other stuff from Arnaaluk. And why don't we go to Arnaaluk? As soon as I do the research for this, I think I'd like to go to Arnaaluk and get those two things for the butcher. And that we can research that at Arnaaluk too, because they don't have it. So we'll take magic books and research them. Oh, we went all the way up. Nope. We're good. Okay. Let's come to here. Here's the university. The moon is setting. It is raining. So they're going to have a day off, but that's okay. Let's come here. Let's go to research, technology. Let's go down to biology. I think it is biodegradable. Biodegradable. And let's come to here. And there it is. And there we have it. So they have 3 things to research, so we couldn't do the other one yet anyway. So we have a diamond axe, we need an anvil, and we need a magic book. Let's go now back to and see if there are things. People are getting up and going to work. We can see people going to work. Miles is headed for the elevator to go down, and there he goes. Yep. Oh, he went that way. Yeah. This tree's disconnection here is something that we were supposed to fix, but we haven't fixed it because it's going to get broken again. So I think that's why we didn't yet. Are we going down? Yes, we are. And when we go down, right here, there we go. Yes, let's go to the warehouse. And from the warehouse, there's somebody having a meal. It's actually Catherine, the beekeeper. She's having breakfast. And we're going through the routes again, back to the warehouse, in order to see if there's any things that we can bring back to Arnaaluk. Now, we brought some things recently, so it's possible that there isn't anything. Wait. And I still have hearts. And let me see if nothing's gotten done here yet. We're still waiting for sugar cane. Aren't the planters growing anything? So it's possible that the planters are not growing. We have plenty of flint. Those things are to be delivered. And we have that, and I know I did it again where I didn't ask. Okay. And let me see. So right now, let's sort for a minute. And then let's look and see if we have any ore to bring back. And we actually do have some. Interesting. Okay. So let's find the redstone. And all the ores are here together. We're keeping the iron ore here, but everything else can go back. That's not all of it. So the silent gems ores are separate, so I'll have to find them. Oops, I have to find them by themselves. The largest one is the silver, and there they are. And sure enough, here they are. And I'm almost positive that we have the gilded. And we can look and see how much gold we have. We can bring some back if we don't have enough. But we have a decent amount of gold. But we could bring some back. And that'll work. And now that we've got the ores, let's get tomats. And we have enough to bring some back. And we're just going to bring back the 64s, the full stacks. The squash and all those other things came from Arnaaluk. And let's come to the backpack. And let's put these in there. Let's take these and put up for a second right here. Okay, and then let's look for peppers and corn. Corn, we have enough. Ooh, look at the corn sitting right there. There it is. Let's get corn. And we're just taking the 64s and last, peppers. And we have enough peppers. All right, the peppers are right here. And sure enough, 64, perfect. Let's look at sugarcane. We don't have any. Why don't we have any cane? What could be the interference? What could it be? Because now I don't have any planters working. Let's come down here before we, I don't have any planter. Let's do it this way. This is faster. Let's go over to Lilith and take the elevator and the stairs down. The elevator right here and the stairs down inside. At the bottom of the stairs is two planters. Two planters, and this one can see. Nope, see, they can't even grow it here because we have sugar growing here. I do not understand this sugar thing. I really want to understand why sugar is nerfed the way it is. Is it because it makes paper? And paper, you can have books, and books, what? I guess you can have magic. You still have to have experience. You still have to have experience. You still have to have this number down here in order to make books or do things. I'm actually going to ask. I do not understand. I actually don't understand it. But technically, I have one person who is supposed to be tending fields. This field is here. Why do we only have 8? Are these not growing? Are these not growing for some reason? I don't know, you tell me. You tell me what this is. So yeah, we're going to get sugarcane from, if there is any, because this is an ongoing problem between the two cities. So we'll have to see if there even is any cane at Arnaaluk. But we have what we're taking back with us. We have an idea of what we need to get. And we'll continue. Celine is getting ready to leave. She's a first-year student, and so she's traveling probably with a group of students, and she is getting ready to go. And we are headed for, it's going to be so interesting when the clothing store is right here, but we're heading for the platform, the balloon platform. Take the balloon out. And that is up here. We were just following Riley. Oh, hi, Riley. We're just following Riley. And she is on her way here. But we're going here. Door is open for us to get in. Is there any way for the door to be different? We're going to go back. Do we want to put the minerals down in here? Sure, why not? They're pretty heavy and bulky. So we'll put everything in there. Oh, the tomatoes we have in the backpack, so we'll keep them there. Close down the luggage rack. Close the door there. And look at the sunset. A gorgeous, wow. Look how it turns everything golden. It is so beautiful. Let's take the book. We're looking at the map. Let's go to here and let's do this. Let's go to Arnaaluk. And here we are. So we're just waiting for it to land completely. The ship hasn't landed until those glaciers and the distance are visible. When those glaciers are visible, that means that we are on the ground. And so they have stopped spawning in. We're on the ground, so we can come down. Let's get our stuff out of here. And we might as well go ahead and get it out of our backpack also. And I think that's everything that we brought with us. Oops, time for water again. That, believe it or not, is our last. Back to the game. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. Somebody is unhappy about something. Hold on for a second. Back to the game. Ooh, I think it bombed. I think the app caused Minecolonies to bomb. Interesting. Hold on. Let's see if I can get, where is it? Let's see if I can get anything to do anything. Oh, look at that. We are done. I don't know that Control Alt Delete works on Escape is not working. Vincentius.
Yes.
I'm sorry to bother you, but the app, the SIP app and Minecolonies, they collided.
What did they do?
I'm bombed. I can't do anything.
That'll teach you to stay hydrated. Alright. Can you see your mouse pointer?
Nope, mouse is gone now.
Hold down the command key.
Command. Okay, command. Uh-huh.
And press the tab key.
Press the tab. And there it is, showing it's bombing. So can I come down here now and go
Yes.
here and force quit?
4 squids.
4 squids. And there we go. Game crashed. Really? I think you're behind the 8 ball, CurseForge. We're going to get out of CurseForge, get out of it, and bring it back up. It never seems to work if you go directly from the crash, for me anyway. So I'm just going to bring up a new launcher right now. Play. That's fascinating. So I'll have to be careful when the SIP thing comes up, that I'm not doing something, that I don't try and do something else while the SIP is is coming up. So let's come here, play. That's the first real problem that I've ever had with my hydration app, and that's really cool. Cool that you can have a problem. No, just cool that it's on the first one. And I haven't had any real problems. So we're waiting for the launcher to load the game, and the game is loaded. And now we're going to load the world. And while we're loading the world, we're going to get CurseForge to go away. Quit CurseForge. We don't need CurseForge to load the world. And we are back. Yeah, I do kind of know what happened. That I was doing something at the same time that the SIP happened. And they didn't like it. They didn't like it. And here we are. So we've landed in Arnaaluk, and I'm in the hotel, the Trees Hotel, and I'm putting the things that I brought from Himaluk in a stash so that the courier can come and pick it up, and that'll be good. And Elaine is actually who I was going to get my ticket from, but she wasn't there because she's getting something to eat. And June, who is the manager of the hotel, is talking to her. We're going to request from here right now a couple things. We're going to request them. Let's request an anvil. And we just need 1 anvil. We don't need 64. So we're going to request an anvil. Then we're going to request a book. So this is going to be something, an enchanted book. Let's just request 1. Let's see what happens if we do this. Let's see what we get. It's a fortune 3, and we actually have one of those. Excellent. We probably should look at them all and see, but a fortune 3 is fine. And then the other thing that we needed for that was an anvil, an enchanted book. We did the poppies. They were for the dye shop. And one more thing. But we don't have to worry about it, because what we can do is go actually to, let's request to, let's leave that for a second. Let's go to the university here. And if we're going to do that, let's go to the warehouse first. Right here. Let's see how many anvils there actually are. If I take an anvil from here, will there be any left? So let's search, sort, back here, an anvil, ANVIL, and there are 22. I think we have some. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and get 2, and then if the couriers are too busy to get me one, then I'll have one already, and that's what I want to take back with me. So anvils, we're going to make 2. We're going to get 2 anvils. Poppies, I don't think we need. There was something, I don't know why I don't remember it, but let's go down and let's look for books. Now we're not going to use a book that, let's go here. That should take us to a library of books. So we'll see. Because the warehouse was sorted, and so we should be able to see the books in a library. I don't see any here. We should have a ton of them. I don't see any here, so I missed them downstairs. I don't see any here. There they are. So these are the books that we have. We could do this book because we don't need those things. Efficiency, reach, although we get a really good price for those. And these should be being there's something going on with deliveries, because see these should be going to, let's take a bunch of these since I'm seeing them here, and I'm going to have them go to Otis and let him compost those. Let's put this here just in case, and the other thing, the magical book, back to here. Efficiency, backstabbing, see those are ones that we get good money for. Bane of arthropods. Channeling would be one that we could use in this way. Power, 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 power. Feather falling, fortune, smite. Density, protection, protection, efficiency, protection, protection, sharpness. Power, this one, the fire aspect thing, efficiency, mending, breach, and that takes care of everybody. Okay, so these books are going to go into a chest. We should have one down here. And this chest, they're going to go to Taana, who, for magical items that are that have certain spells on them, they pay 3 times the normal price, and that is to get those magical items back. And so we'll do that. What else did we need? So we got a book for ourselves. So we've got a book for that. And then we're going to go to the university and see what the other thing was needed. Diamond axe. Thank you. I just remembered it. Thank you. A diamond axe. So let's come here. Thank you very much. Diamond axe, and we do not have one of those. So we would have to request a diamond axe. So we can request one at the university, or we can request two at the university. Why don't we do that? And then have them be brought. So we're walking through Arnaaluk, the city, underwater, and we are headed for the university. We've arrived at the university, and we're going to request from here a diamond axe. Diamond axe, and we're going to request two diamond axes. And there we go. And they're going to be delivered. So we did have those. And we can wait for them to be delivered. Let's come through the Museum of Natural History. Let's come through the library in the university. And we're going to go to the, this corridor, what would you call it? This leads to the Nether Ambassador, the ambassador to the Nether. The University Medical Center, the University Hospital, Lillian, the Enchanter Tower, and then back here also is a restaurant, and we've got some druids sitting here waiting for breakfast. Yowie, she does not have a lot here. Wow, for the first time I think we could actually give her tea, because she does not have 3 of those. So we can actually give her some more. She has wood. And
Beautiful day in the
let
colony.
me see what she has on her. Yeah, she is out. She is out of food. So we're going to go down to Atticus just to make sure Atticus isn't hoarding any food. And he isn't now. He does have 64 of the pitas. We're gonna take that up. We'll give him that. He is almost ready. Look at this. He is ready to go to the Nether whenever we want him to. He has at least 1 set of torches. Yeah, he has 3 torches. He has 3 of everything that he needs to go to the Nether. And so, yay, team. But I would like to do it when I know I'm going to stay. And it is raining. Okay, we're going to give her these, and that will help.
You know, I actually really enjoy the rain.
But the kids probably want pizza. We'll see. Yay! You're holding paper. Excellent. And so, yeah, so we're just waiting. This is a new thing. Do you see what I see? They're not holding food. So I guess everyone decided that was probably an interim way of saying, well, you know, this is what they want. Uh-oh. All right, so now we have to be careful. So we have to wait for that. Taking a sip will do. I just have to make sure that I don't do it while it's running the thing. And that is all the water. I'm going to have more water sitting by. I just drank the amount of water that I put in there. That's pretty wild. If you know anything about me, and Vincentius Primus could tell you, I can have a glass of water sitting beside the bed for days before I started getting serious about this. And yes, I would wake up with dry mouth and all the problems of dehydration, including, if you don't watch out, it affects your heart, and you don't want that to happen. So this is why I am trying to reverse the damage that I've done from my dehydration by having enough water, by getting my body used to having enough water. And so that's what I'm doing. So we came here to do that. We'll see how long it takes to get the axes. Because once we have the axes, we can, in fact, get them to do the studying. There's a couple things that they haven't. The study has been rearranged. Sorry. And let's look here and let's see. Let's look at technology for a second. So there are some new things that weren't here before. The butcher is one of them. Green Revolution was from before. That's cool, and we did have that one. We have that one done now. We have all the composter ones. We don't do level 5 stuff. And we're going back down to flower power, of course. And then we have this butcher piece here. Oh, I didn't realize the honey pot was off of the dyer shop now. So you have to have a dye shop in order to get honey and honeycomb at the same time. Bottles of honey and honeycomb at the same time. And this is the one that we're waiting for. Did I see someone? Let me see if someone delivered. Not yet. It's still showing as going to be delivered. And so we're good. And let's come here. And somebody was running and is out of breath. We have almost everything done here. There are some things that we would maybe want to do a citizen inventory. We could do that if we wanted to. Requires a library level 5 and emeralds. Remember when Mr. Villager was asking about emeralds? We don't have a lot. So that would be interesting. Read the manual. Requires 256 paper. And that's the thing that we need to check on. Paper. I don't need gates. And it's raining.
Just sing it in the rain.
I won't work during this terrible rain.
Terrible, terrible. All these are done. All of these are done. Add an additional field, let it grow. Unlocking kelp, seagrass, and sea pickles. And unlocking bamboo, cocoa, and vines. They're unlocked. But I'm not getting any. I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting sugar. I'm not getting anything. So we'll go back and look at the sugar while we're waiting for the pickaxes. And if it takes too long, we'll just go ahead and make them. But we'll see how long. Their priorities are to the restaurants and to the builders and to the makers before me. And so I am going to the warehouse. Thank you very much. And we're going to look at sugar. Now we have 3 warehouses, so we're going to look at sugar where we need to, because with 3 warehouses it could be splashed across all 3. Let's come over here and look. Let's sort. And then let's come here and ask for sugar. So we have cane, so we're going to have to give Arnaaluk some cane, since no one's making anything. This cane is left over from when we did have someone making sugar. So let's get the cane first, and it's right here. That's convenient. And we're going to just get 9. And we've got 9 cane. Let's look and see if there's any paper made. There's 108 paper here. Let's take some. Let's take a 64, if I can find it. There it is. Everyone's nice and easy right now. And there it is. So this is one of the papers right here. Look at this. Whoa. Look at all of these. We have flint here. Let's put some flint up. How many of these can we take? Let's put the sugar in the backpack for a minute. And that'll give us some room. Let's put the flint in the backpack. Okay. And those things can stay where they are. Let's come here and let's look. Curse of Vanishing is one that
I hope it stops raining soon.
that Tana likes to buy back. And I don't see a lot. These are all ones that we are keeping and that just need to be added together to make. Whoa! That is a serious storm. We do have a look at people are running. We do have a druid station right here. This is Lionel, and we're going to come up here to where there are beds and go to sleep. We definitely, you hear that specific type of thunder, and that is for, are you out of power? You sure are. Hold on. I have some on me. Let me give them 8 here. And there we go. And so they have fuel for lamps and things. And oh, this is Danny. Danny went down. Danny is an archer, and he went down into the mine because it wasn't working right. We couldn't have a druid go down. So we got Danny to go down thinking that that would help. Yeah, because Danny is not, his druid skills, his mana is 5, his focus is 1. He's technically an archer. For all intents and purposes, he is an archer. This is the mine druid, and we did have someone assigned here, but I think that right now we don't have anyone to take his place. And there he is, as a matter.
If you say so.
In fact, there's Danny. He's got some food. Look, it's showing that he wants something to eat. All right. He must have come up to just get some food before he goes back down into the mine with Rome, because he's a mine druid, archer, not a druid. And the druid here is Lionel. I think that we're going to try this again. Let's have... Wait, I didn't see where he went. Hold on a second. I didn't see where he went. Let's X. Because what was happening was, and I totally forgot about that, we were having a problem with them. Let's come here. Let's recall him. And let's follow him. And let's see where he goes. Oh, shoot. No. Go down. Okay. So see he's going down here? I want to see if he's just getting something to eat. Yay. Okay, he is getting something to eat.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just wanted to see if you were. We might try having Lionel return. Lionel's actually the druid who's supposed to be in there, and Danny is actually supposed to be working at the fitness center. So let's try this. So let's manage, and let's go to Archer, and let's not have him be here. And let's come down here, and let's have Lionel, who is a druid. Let's have him not be here. And let's come here, and let's have Lionel be upstairs here. Druid. Lionel here. And let's see if he finds his way to the mine. Where's he going? Hold on, let me see where he's going. Wait.
Fine morning, isn't it?
Oh, William, up. Where'd he go? Shoot, where'd he go? I thought I was following him, but I wasn't. Let's get Danny back to being a expert at training archers at the fitness center. So we'll go there first. And then I'll have to figure out if, in fact, Lionel did go down into the mine. Let's go this way. Uh-oh, we've got someone stuck. Now, them being stuck, they can get themselves unstuck. So we'll see. If they don't, then I will have to help. And here we are. So Danny can come back here. Notice his skill set. He is an excellent archer. Anyone above a 50 is a good archer. And so he's going to come back and work where he was working before. And I could have sworn that I was following. That I was following him. But he disappeared. Yeah, so let's do this again. See if we can get recall. There's Lionel. Lionel's sleeping. Okay, good. Well, sleep here then. I'll have to wait until he's not sleeping anymore. And so this is what happened before. Okay, so let's have a time. All gone. All gone. And but I only have about 30 minutes left, so that's not too bad. Back to the game. And let's go see Bailey. Let's see what's going on with Bailey and see what's happening there. So I think I'm going to take... Yeah, I think I'm going to the trees Hotel. There's another one. Okay, who's this? This is Emmy. We'll see in a minute. I'm going to take the taxi over, and hopefully that'll maybe make her be okay. Let's do this. Let's go to here, and we're at the Trees Hotel taxi stand, and we're going to go to the second Makers taxi stand. We'll have a fourth taxi stand here pretty soon as the Gatehouse Hotel is done. Dun, 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 dun. Yay. Okay, so let's come through here, and we are headed for... Hi, Steffi. How are you? Everyone seems fed. And we were working in on this enchanted woods. Notice, oh, you hear that? That's Gray. Gray's making flour. Look, we can see him right there. Cool. That's wonderful. And one of the druids is watching.
Yes?
And
What
it's
is it?
Raphael. Hi, Raphael. And there's
I
Raquel.
feel privileged to live here.
Oh, I'm so glad, Raquel. So what we needed was... Yes, Jameson's mine. So this is Leonardo right there. Let's come down here. Come around the corner to where... Remember what we did. We gave Jameson a home right here. Wow. That was pretty intense that we did that, wasn't it? He doesn't have a kitchen yet. He needs some living room furniture. But he is right there. And let's come here and let's look at the druid. Is Bailey, and she's not assigned. So let's assign her back. And Bailey is, let's go to the Willows. Bailey is stationed, wait. This is the Willows apartment building. Bailey's stationed right here. We'll go up and make sure your doors are open. Why are your doors open? Wait a minute. There she is.
Okay.
Oh no, that's Ryan. Hi, Ryan. I thought you were Bailey. Sorry. Let's come here. So what I want to do is I want to recall her and then see if she's going to go down to the to the mine. Is she sleeping? Is she sleeping too?
You are so wise.
I feel like eating the same food every day. Okay, I'll work on that. She's not going anywhere. And Archer just doesn't seem like a good fit for going down there, but an Archer's at least a druid. So all of these, Bailey and
Need something?
and Lionel, are not going to be able to do this role. And I'm going downstairs here. Wait, I can do it this way. Let's manage the druid here. And let's get her not to be here. Let's come down. This is just my story. Anyone else is just going to put a knight there. I don't have any knights. Don't want any knights. Knights carry weapons. It's bad enough the archers carry weapons. and then come up here, and we're not going to get Danny to do this one because Danny was already assigned to roam. I'm going to look and see based off of archers what archers we have. So we have squires. River and Spencer are trainers. Tucker is a student, so that's all we have is Archie, and it's interesting that's all they're showing in this area is them, because we have two athletic centers, and it's only showing us, it's not showing us Zio. Oh, there it is down here. So there's Zio, Zane. And it's just a matter of who. We could have Zane go in. I think we would have to. Let me check on Zane for a second and see who he is. So let's go to our Arnaaluk people, and let's go to let's find him. Which Zane is this? This is Zane. Where'd he go? Come down here to where Zio is. Zane Aylward. So that is definitely an orphan, a fostered kid. C-A-Y-N A-Y-L-E-W-A-R-D. And he is, oh, he's not. He's Amanda and Leroy. Is he actually Amanda's kid, or is he related? It doesn't say aunt. And Amanda, let's look for Amanda. Leroy is, oh, Amanda's the blacksmith. And Leroy is the carpenter. And it's not showing him having any relations necessarily. Let me see if I can find. Let's take the Zane, just have the single Zane name for a minute, and let's see what I can find. Atherton is the farmer, and Atherton is Yale's Yale, who's the brick. He runs one of the brickyards, and his cousin. And let's see what else it says. That's all there is for them. Okay, good. So we can have this go away for a second. This down, and let's come here. We're gonna have Zane become the archer assigned to Jameson. And it should show here that it's mine patrol, and that's good. And Bailey is still in this area. Bailey and Jameson seem to be striving towards being a couple. So Bailey can still be here. She's going to be Tower Druid here at this corner, which is a pretty important corner because in one direction is the Makers, the second Makers area, and the other direction is the Gatehouse. Right here, the Gatehouse. Every once in a while I hear a sound in my voice. It's like, why does my voice sound like that? I don't want it to sound like that. So yeah, so here we are. So we've come to terms with the fact that the druids cannot go into the mine by themselves. anymore. Oh, look at that. Who's this?
Yes.
Khalid, you have a friend. You have a pet. Khalid, why aren't you going to eat?
I'll take care of it.
Why aren't you going to eat? This is an interesting thing here. I'm not sure what's going on with Khalid. Why he's not going to eat. It says he lives here. And yes, he does. Isn't that curious? Let me see what happens if I call him. I would have to call him to the town hall. This is Khalid.
Right away.
Khalid is an Alan. There he goes. Phew. It's like, why aren't you going to... Wait, what time of day was it? Oh, okay. It's the time of day that it is. So now he's sitting here. And what does she have? She has tea. So we are out of food. That's what's happened here. All she has is tea. Now, she might have some food on her, but right now, all there is tea. And this is Monroe here, and what is she serving? Veggie quiche, and it's all gone, and congee is what she's serving. And there should be someone coming and bringing stuff to her. There needs to be someone bringing her food, and that's what we're going to look at. Let's go down to the main warehouse and see if those foods are in the main warehouse, if there's any extra. And then what? Then what are we going to do, right? Let's do kanji. Let's search here. Let's sort. Let's go back and search for kanji and quiche. C-O-N-G. Quiche, Q-U-I-C-H. There's no food. Okay. Quiche is squash, S-Q-U-A-S-H. There's 800 here. There's a whole lot at the other one. And at the other warehouse. And I don't know what to do when it starts to be this, except walk around a little bit more, so that the chefs actually cook. And what time of day? And I'm still dressed for, I'm still in my Little Mermaid attire, specifically waiting for the pieces that I needed. So I'm going to go back here to the university, and people are coming to work right now. And let's see what. Let's see if we got the things that we were asking for. No, we haven't. You. Something strange is going on. Deliveries. We should have put this away, this one. It seems like it should have been delivered in that time period. Oh, there's a courier right now. Hello. Let's see if the courier actually delivered them. He delivered one. Yay! Okay. So he delivered one, so we can do research here. We can go to technology. We can go down
Another
to
beautiful
the
day in the colony.
biodegradables. Biodegradables, and go to the new skilled butcher right here. And they're going to learn it. Excellent. Dun, 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 dun. Now that left us with some stuff. Let's come here and look. We still have one anvil. We were trying to get paper for something. We would need another book, and they're supposed to bring us a book. I don't want to use that book, believe me, and I didn't think about that. Phew, that it didn't take that book. And so everything seems to be okay for right now. In regards to that, that's all that we want them to work on. We could have them work on things that we didn't necessarily, they're not going to climb vines. We're not doing night. We chose books and education over hormones, and so that's how we wanted it. We chose resistance and resilience, and the last one we have is 32 apples for fortitude. 32 golden apples. Let's request golden apples and let's see if we can get some of those. Request golden apples. Golden apple, just 32. Request 32, and let that come in. Now you notice that and there's gold. And I think the other diamond pickaxe has to be made, just like the golden apples have to be made. Okay, let's come here and let's look. And let's look at technology again and see if there's something. I was hearing a sound and I couldn't make it out. Now, read the manual. We could do for 256. 256 is 3, isn't it? 3 papers? 3 64s? 64 and 64. No, it's 4 64s. I think it's 4 64s. And this research can't be undone. A total of at least 5 levels. The library for citizen inventory slots for 128 emeralds. What are the chances that we have 128 emeralds? I don't think so. But let's try. We're going to ask for 128 emeralds. Which is 64 and 64. And it looks like we're getting 164 on the warehouse, and looks like we might not have enough. So we might have to trade some things in order to get, remember we still have some things that are going to, let's go this way. Some things that are going to Tana. And we'll do that. Oh, there they are. Some people are carrying food again. Maybe they carry food when they're hungry. Maybe that's what they do. Okay. But the fact that everyone isn't carrying food is interesting. That's a new thing. And there's been 3 updates in the last 3 days. So Minecolonies is busy doing a lot of stuff. Why am I going this way? Where am I going? What am I looking for? Are people going home or are they going... No, it's around 2 in the afternoon, so a lot of people are just going to eat. We're going to places where we are sending stuff out. And so let's come here and let's sort. You're back again. And you kind of made some sort of progress, a small bit. Excellent. Scroll up in the... Vincentius said something to you, and I think you left before you saw it. You made a thing right now, you think. You had to access it by the website and not the app. There we go. Sort. We're looking for emeralds. Sort. And no, we're looking for stuff we can sell because we're going to need emeralds. So we can look for saddles. Let's look for saddles. We don't have any bows. Let's see if there are any bows that we see that have things on that we don't want. I think we've done this already here, and we don't have any bows left that we can sell. Yeah. He's away from the desk right now, but I will tell him that you said that. But yeah, that's what we both think. And let's look at food. So, wheat. We still have 27 of the wheat that goes to, that does animals. And I think I don't really want to do anything with that. Why we still have 29,000 seeds. We did put seeds on the list for them to actually compost because what would you call it? The learned people, the argument. So the land people argued with the mermaids that compost feeds food. So when you're growing food, you need compost to feed the food. So if you use seeds as compost, you're actually feeding the food with that seed. So the seed is not being trashed. And they were able to get the Mermaid Nation, which is not a land nation, to understand how that works, composting works, and to allow for seeds to be added, because the Mermaid Nation is saying seeds is food and we need to give food away. If there's so much of it, then we need to give it away. And we're saying that we need to be able to compost that. So that's on. And so now that we know, now you just need to understand how this 8-headed monster works. Yes, that's the thing, understanding how it all works, for sure. So one thing that we want to look at for just a minute and see if this is holding us back. We have 8 couriers here. I think we have 9 couriers at the other shop, but we only have 4 at the other shop. I am trying to figure out if the code behind Minecolonies is taking the last one that you have. In other words, the last, for me, the last warehouse. And that's the warehouse that it is basing everything on. And if it's basing everything on the fact that that warehouse only has 3 people, then we might have to rearrange. We might have to do something to get more people at that warehouse first. And what that would mean is, do we have enough housing even for that warehouse? Branch, repository. Yeah, all those kinds of things. There's lots of things that have to go. But this is the beginning of a new place. This is a little bit farther than just drawing the skin and having it. This is going to be being able to say that you made skins for Minecolonies when you're done. That's quite a resume thing. That would be really pretty amazing. So if we add more people down here, do we have any place to put them? And by place, I mean, do we have any place for these people to live? We have the Willows is not the Willows, the Witch Hazel apartments. These apartments all have couples in. This is a couple here. And this is a couple here. And we know these two couples. Let's see who lives here. And here, this is I just sat down in the chair. This is Jellybean's apartment. And right now, Onyx and Jellybean, and Evelyn are living here. I didn't even realize that Evelyn was living here while Jellybean. So Jellybean has subletted her apartment to Evelyn and Onyx living there. Calvin, Thomas, and Lane are here. And this was one of the ones. However, we do have a space here for a couple to be here. And we'll keep that in mind in regards to the people. Also, you asked about other editors which you could do some apprenticeship, and discovered Imri. Imri is amazing, and Imri is where the food art came from. The art, all the new food, Imri is responsible for that art. And she's a really good person. So if you can do, if she has time to assist you, help you with that, you would be in good hands for sure. Now we have 4 people living here already. And where's the elevator? Here it is. And this is the elevator going up, and they are in bed, and all 4 beds are taken here. So there's no more room in this place. We could put a couple, move a couple in, and that would be, or move one person into the couple's room that is in that place. And so that is one apartment building. This is one of the witch hazels. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something either you won't complain. Yeah. Okay, let's come here. This looks like nobody lives here. Wow. Now what one is this? This is a level 4 residence. Let's go upstairs and see what it looks like. And we have one, and this is actually meant for, if we wanted for the time being, we could take this bed out. Am I seriously? I am still. Let me do this. Let's come here and be magical again. I'm going to get my magic skills back because I want to take this middle bed away so that we can, why don't we put this in the chest? Uh-oh, I clicked off of that too soon. But I think we're okay. Okay, good. Let's come to here. Let's get this. We'll put this in the chest. That's the blanket that was on that bed. And so there we have it. And so we can have 3 people live here to start. And now let's go to that warehouse and let's see what we can do. Because something's going wrong with delivery. And it could just be that the place is so big that when I am in areas like this, then I don't have enough. There's Lane. Lane's already here. And let's see who's here. And this is Gail here. And then Evelyn. And I think that's everybody who's here. Lane, Gail, and Evelyn. And I can come through here. I think those are the only people so far. Evelyn is here, and there's nobody here, and there's nobody there, and there's nobody at the courier here, or the courier here. So that we've got plenty of places for couriers to be. So we're going to siphon some couriers off of the other warehouses to start with, to bring this warehouse up so that they're all equal at least. You hope she did some character construction. I think if her name came up, she has. So it would really be really helpful. Yeah, I thought that this was something that you wanted to do, Mr. Villager. You're already getting the concepts done. It's unfortunate that it seems I'm going to need to recur to use Blockbench's painting tool. I simply disregard it, but I prefer my common tool. Okay, but life can't always be like we wanted. When it's not like what we wanted, we just have to make it that way. So we just have to get it to be what we want. And it might mean doing something a little bit different until we get to where we want. Or it might be that what we think we want is too small. It's actually too small, and that the universe has bigger and better things for you to do. So, yeah, when life can't always be like what we wanted, sometimes that's what it's about. Sometimes that is what it is about. So we're going to siphon off. So we know that here, wait, why am I here? We know that here we have 3. We have 8 at the other. So we'll see how many we have. So we have 8 and 9 is 17, and 3 is 20, and we have 3 places. So 3 into 20 goes 9 times? Is that possible? No, that's not possible, is it? 3 into 20, why can't I add? 3 into 20 goes 6 and 2/3. 6 threes is 18, and 2/3. So it would be 6, and then 2 of the places would get 2 more people. So there are 4 more people after that. So we would make sure that they had the other 2 and divide the 2 between the others. So everyone's going to have 6, and they're going to have 8 here. This is an experiment. And then the other 2 are going to have 7, and that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to siphon off from all of these some people, and this is going to be interesting because some of these people are couples. So we'll see how this works. I might have to look at the housing in the warehouse area to see. It's like a famous phrase, do you think the life is a strawberry? Well, it seems I'm going to make it like this by myself. Yes, if you're able to do at least one single NPC, you will allow yourself to do absolutely nothing in the same week, of course, still make others, so you don't forget the method. I see what you're saying, yes. Well, if you're able to make one, and you see how it is, and you're able to incorporate the making of them into your schedule, so that you don't have, so that you're not freaked out. There's housing here, and in the housing for the Zelkova, we have Zelkova housing, and we have, who's this? Hi.
What can I do for you?
Hi, Kiara. Oh, it's Kiara. Okay. Kiara is a planter, and Kiara and Callie are here. And she should be making me paper, but she's not, of course. Everly is here, and she's a chef. And so that's who's in these. Let's look here, and let's see who's here. So Sarai is living by herself, so she's going to be one to go over to the other side. And Samir and Juan, Samira is living here, so we're going to get Sarai right away as one of the ones to go over. And how many do we need to go over? Hold on for a minute. I'm reading chat. And it says, and if I forget it, you can consider me in a vegetative-like state because I won't accept living in the same reality where such casualty happens, where you can't forget anything. You just have to have a way to do it. You have to. There are many ways to. There are many skills that can be learned, and remembering is one of them. That's how actors have to learn to remember things. And so I can tell you for a fact that you can learn that. You want to give me a small spoiler, actually a hint of what they are wanting? Oh, that would be so wonderful. That would be amazing, Mr. Villager. Absolutely. I can see you doing that so well. I really can. It's not that you can't forget anything. I just can't forget this. This is going to be like a ritual. Yes. Well, it's going to be like study. It's going to be something that you study. This is what study is supposed to be all about. And if study doesn't help you get to things like this, then there's something wrong with study, because this is what education is about. To figure out how to do things and how to incorporate them into your life, because you want to do this, and you're getting ready to, and you're already getting the concepts in hand. All you need is the tools. Yeah. It sounds good. Let's get Sarai. This is going to be slow if I start pulling them off. But those are the people who are living with others that I just looked at. In the Zelkova, there's another apartment building right here. And this is the Mahogany. Let's see how many couriers we have living here. Oh, they still have Halloween. They're still celebrating Halloween here. Let's get some regular mats. And we'll replace these mats with regular mats. So let's do that. Save that, and let's come down here. It was fun having these for Halloween, and so now we're ready. Save that. Good. So who's here? This is Ezekiel and Philippa live together, and so we're not taking either of them. This is Laura and Mira living here. Mira's a druid. Right here, this is Kishore and Fernanda, so we're not taking them. And here, this is Emmy, and so we're not taking any of those druids, those couriers from the courier shop. Let's go back to the shop. The easiest way back is right here. We're going to their shop, and we're going to see who's left when we get these people. Duty calls. Okay. All right. I'm going to read. Okay. See you later, Mr. Villager. Wait, what? Look what time it is, Vincentius. It's 1:15. I was supposed to stop at 3 o'clock. No, I'm not ready to stop. Okay, I'll have to remember that that's what I'm going to do. No. So here we are. No, there are other things that need taking care of besides. So here we are. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Villager just left. Let me read what it says. Yeah, that's what's still the impulse. A bit, at least a bit of the basic of coding for the future, yes. And by this you mean learn about the tools that are given to you. Yes. Yes, indeed. And yeah, you forgot about this whole thing. But it's okay, Mr. Villager, because I have to go. I have to go too. So you go and do what you were going to do, and I'm going to go as well. I've been on for 3 hours. And I don't have any water left also. So enjoy your games, everyone. For those of you who are watching, thank you for watching. For those of you who are going to watch after the stream is over, thank you very much. Really appreciate everyone watching. And I know, Mr. Villager, but I will be back. And we've been listening to Drone Hand's music, and it's been down a little low. But I hope you enjoyed hearing his music behind me talking. Drone Hands is on YouTube and on Twitch. You can find his music, and his albums are available on Bandcamp. So here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Mr. Villager, bye for now. Bye for now.